Hello and welcome back to Grace.Filled Reads. My name is Christy and I am so excited to be back with you guys for another video. I just want to start this video off by saying thank you so much to all of you guys who have been subscribing and sharing me and tagging me and just showing me love. It means a lot to me. So in today's video, I am doing a currently reading tag, and I was tagged to do this tag by the beautiful book lover Amanda. Okay, Amanda is so sweet and she has all like the best book recommendations. So if you're not following her, make sure you check her out. But probably since you're over here on my channel, you probably already came from her, especially since I've only been on here like a month or two. Okay, question number 1. How many books do you read at once? Okay, this is a trick question. I normally read between 1 to 4 books. Okay, question number 2 is how do you decide when to switch? So let's start off by saying, first of all, I typically read any book and finish it within 1 to 2, maybe 3 sittings. So it's not that hard. I'm not reading a long time. I'm a fast reader. But I also listen to audiobooks. I try to read 4 books per month and I listen to 1 audiobook per month. So what I've started doing recently is while I'm cooking, while I'm cleaning, while I'm taking care of the animals or things like that, I listen to the audiobook. And then when I have my time at night or on the weekends, I do the physical. So I typically don't do audio nights and weekends. So that makes it easy for me to know how to switch as well. But also if I have something that has a deadline for, or something that I like more than another, I'll finish that one and then I'll go to the one that I don't like as much. So don't necessarily have a rhyme or reason for how I switch, but if I'm not feeling one book, I just put it down and then I'll just go to one that I am feeling and I'll probably finish it the same day. Okay, question number 3 is, do you switch bookmarks part way through the book? And I don't, because believe it or not, I only have one bookmark, true bookmark, and that is the bookmark that I got from book lover Amanda when I won her giveaway. She was so gracious to give me a bookmark and a couple of stickers in there with the books, and so that's the only bookmark I have. So I really should make or buy some bookmarks, but I have the stuff to make them, so that is something that I need to prioritize. So the next question is, where do I keep my current reads? So right here are the ones from the library, and right here are the ones that are on my TBR, and that's where I keep them. I do have a basket that I have for the books that, like, if I have a video that I'm about to make, I have them in this basket here so that they're just not out and just making my room look a mess. So if I am making a video, then the books are there, but the books that I am currently reading, they are definitely on this shelf that's behind me. Number 5, what time of day do you read? Okay, all day long, all night long. Let me explain. Okay, so I homeschool my children. So I'm reading to them throughout the day. We're doing book reads, we're doing family stories, we're doing group reads, I'm reading history, all the subjects to them. But back up, before we start there, I am reading my Bible in the morning. I do a devotion with my husband, then I'm reading with my kids all day. Once I'm done with dinner, I start on my college work, so I'm reading for my college. And then once I'm finally done with my college, I try to reward myself by reading every single night, just to say, you've taken care of everybody else. Now this is some time for yourself. Whether I got everything done or not, that's not the point. I may have had 20 things on my list. I may have checked off 10. I'm still going to read my book because I need that time for me. And so that is when, that's what my schedule looks like during the weekday. And then on the weekend, I have a lot more time to read and I enjoy all of it. Number 6, how long do I read for? Until the book's done. If I can't read until the book is done, at nighttime, I try to give myself maybe an hour if I had to put a time on it, and if I had to put chapters on it, maybe 2 to 4 chapters. So let's just average and say at night I read 3 chapters before I go to bed, and on the weekend or nights, weekend nights, until it's done, or until I'm like halfway done, or until I'm just tired. So after 12 o'clock, typically I'm like, okay, I'm done. But if it's really good, I'll just stay up to like 1 or 2 and finish it because it's really good. Number 7, do you take the hardcover jackets off? Do you leave them on? And I leave them on. They don't bother me. I actually don't have a lot of hard copies in my possession. Most of my books are actually paperback, but I don't mind the covers at all. They don't bother me, so I leave them on. Okay, what position do you mainly read in? Oh, that's an easy one. You will pretty much always find me with a blanket, a chair, a cup of hot tea, with a candle going, or a diffuser running. I have a sitting area in my office. I have a sitting area in my bedroom. I have a special wingback chair in my dining room. Of course, in my kitchen, I have tables and bar stools. And in the back family room, I have another chair. So I have made it so that any area in my house I go into, with the exception of the kids' rooms, and they even have chairs in there too, I can actually sit and read in these beautiful, comfy chairs that I have thrifted. And I absolutely love it. Okay, number 9 is, do I take my current read with me everywhere I go? So, because I am a homeschool mom, essentially just think of me as a teacher. So that's like a 9 to 2 Monday through Friday. And then once I'm done cleaning and just get right into the homemaking, the homekeeping, getting all the lunch ready for the next day, the dinners and things ready for the next day. My time is pretty much up because after dinner, again, I do start with my college schoolwork, but also because of my lifestyle, I actually only leave my house about twice a week, and that is for church and to do my grocery shopping. And sometimes I just kind of combine them and do them around the same time. I'm more of a homebody. I don't really like going out like that. So I'm only going out between 1 to 2 times a week, even if I do go out, and the commute is a very small commute. So I'm never somewhere just sitting where I can read my book, but I do typically try to take my tablet with me, and I will listen to the audiobook if I'm able to, like on the way there and back. So it's not a lot of time, but it's better than nothing. So I don't have a lifestyle where I'm always in the car or always at a, somewhere. So that kind of limits that extra reading time I could get in, but I'm thankful for what I get. Okay, and the last question, number 10, is how often do I update my Goodreads account? I do not update my Goodreads account very little. I think it's asking about in the book, like how many times do you update it during the time you're reading a book? But it doesn't matter what the question is because I only update my Goodreads a couple times a year. I just don't get on there often. And when I do, I just go click, 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 and just all the Goodreads. I need to get more into it because I don't even know how to see other people's things. I don't know what kind of account I have. I just post what I read and I just give it a stars. I don't even think I am able to write anything. I don't think I've ever wrote anything. So I really need to get into this Goodreads. I am learning so much from you guys, even with Pango. I didn't even know about that site. So, and with NetGalley, I didn't know about that. So you guys are just really so amazing. And I just want to say, I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your busy schedules and lives to watch my videos. It means so much to me. So thank you so much. Thank you, Amanda, for tagging me. I know this video is a little like, but these are good type tags because you get to know me a little bit better and you get to know how I do things. And this is more like a behind the scene thing about the things that we're currently reading and how we read and when we read and all the things. And that's what I'm here for, all the bookish things. So I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much. Oh, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe because I'm doing a really nice giveaway when I get to 500 subscribers, and it'll be featuring a lot of items from the Fierce and Strong box, also known as the Delilah box. So each month that I'm getting things from there, I am setting something aside. Every time that I find something that I love, I'm just kind of setting that aside. So I'm just setting things aside. So when we get to 500 subscribers, we're going to celebrate, and we'll get to 1,000 subscribers, we're going to celebrate. So I'm super excited about that. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. That'll be for my subscribers only. And the next thing that I want to tell you guys is I am on Instagram. So if you're not following me over there, I am Grace.Filled Reads, and it is linked in the description box. So go ahead to the description box and find all my contact information over there. Until the next video, read another book, and blessings.